Hey there, friends. I hope all of you are doing good on this Woden's Day. It is Wednesday. It is December the 9th. I wanted to kind of catch you up on the new background book that I have started. As you guys might remember, because it's been a while, I put this book together from some desk paper. You know, we call that a lot of things, drop paper or whatever. And packing these beautiful pieces of craft paper that I gleaned from the boxes that Chris is bringing home from, well, he's not bringing them home. He's got a car job, and so we're getting a lot of boxes with lots of papers, and I just decided to recycle the whole thing, and I thought that they turned out really good. Let me show you what I'm doing here. I am really getting very mixed media with these. I'm using some paint. My most favoriteest thing in the whole wide world right now is to use spent dryer sheets. You guys, I mean, they're like just the perfect first layer to really kind of start building these pages. So you can see how I've incorporated the dryer sheets as a first layer. The way I do that is just use some kind of watered down tacky glue. It's not real thin, y'all, but it's, you know, it's definitely kind of watered down a little bit. And then I just spread that on the page, and of course, you know, I use one of our spreaders, which is a credit card, and kind of just spread the glue on the page. I might do some collage. On this page, I have some 1898, I can't remember what this Edison's encyclopedia is, but it's one of those papers that's just so chippy and falling apart that I'm trying to use it before it just falls apart altogether. And then I did some stamping here, some painting here. I had just the tiniest bit of molding paste left. One of my objectives today is make more molding paste, and Jenny Belly has a great recipe to make your own molding paste. Painting here, molding paste, paint, napkins. They just are, they're really turning into kind of those really interesting papers to start a project with, right? And they are just really, you know what? They're making me happy. And December is, when it gets December and it gets cold, and the next season that was on the calendar is winter on December the 31st, I have to confess to you that I am just not quite myself during the winter. I don't like winter, I never have. But you know, a project like this really does keep you engaged. It keeps you busy. On this, I did a little bit of collage, and Miss Michelle sent these amazing hearts, and you'll see them in other things that I'm working on. So I only have a few pages to go before this book will be unbound and used in my flow journal. So I'm very excited about that. I also, as I am working in my, you know, I called it a journal for no reason, because actually when it all started, I really didn't have like any, I didn't have any future plans for it, but now I do. At the same time that I'm working in the journal, I also do some index cards. So anytime I have a little bit of paint left over on a credit card spreader, I just kind of hit the index card with it, you know, 3x5 index card, and then I collage on that as well. So, you know, here are some that I've just kind of gotten started. The cool thing about doing things this way, y'all, is that you are slowly building. And there's something very satisfying in being able to build a project and then go back the next day, you know, and add something to it. Now, typically, y'all, you know how I am. I like to have something finished. This journal for no reason, or background journal, is forcing me to be patient, because, you know, I'm painting on it, I'm collaging, so I have to be patient and let the pages dry. And because this is craft paper, it takes a long time to for these pages to dry. So I have to be very patient, you know, and not touch them. So there we go. You know, that's an art perk, right? So when you can be patient with something and, you know, your habit is to always finish things and you're able to kind of let go of that habit and develop a habit of patience, then that's really, really nice. Also, I pulled out these, I love these, teeny tiny little bitsy bit washi tapes, but I hardly ever use them. So I thought these cards would be kind of a super neat way, you know, to just kind of use these skinny washi tapes too. I know that y'all are so smart, you know, and you have your own ways to use these, but I really like just having them on my desk and being able to add them to art and to my journals and to whatever I'm working on right now. So, there's that. I also wanted to kind of show you a new little thing I'm working on. And, you know, I'll do like a tutorial thing or whatever. But what I thought is that my next video for you guys is to get you some chippies. Basically, what I'm doing, and this is cool because, you know, I think we have like these unused sticker things in our stash. Now, this one is from Walmart, and probably my mom sent this to me. It was 97 cents. You know how it is at the end of the season when Christmas stuff goes to like 75, you know, a lot of times it will be 90% off. And so you can find these peel and stick gift tags everywhere, even at the pound shop, you know, even at the Dollar Tree. So what I thought I would do, since I was layering on the Journal for No Reason, is to bring those techniques to these labels, these peel and stick Christmas labels. Now, what I did was I just started adding paint, molding paste, stamps, everything to these sheets, okay? I didn't get any curling. The stickers still stick. They just really turned out well. So I just wanted to show y'all, I'll do a technique video, y'all, but really all it is just pulling out a sheet of peel and stick and, you know, spreading paint on it and, you know, whatever else. And, the shapes were interesting as well. So here we go. I think what I'll do is, you know, I've got these things going. So I think, you know, instead of cutting these, I think what I'm going to do is just tear them. So we'll make a few chippies this morning, you know, kind of using our little, you know, discovered techniques. And of course we're, you know, I'm not real fussy about length and all that stuff. So a lot of times, you know, kind of what happens here is we get, we just get some overspray, as Chris would call it, in the car business. So just gonna kind of, you know, I like my torn edges. Okay, and then we have this one. I don't know how that's gonna tear. So I think, you know, because I've already put the washi on, I'm not sure how it's gonna tear. So I think I'll just leave that one just like that. And then, you know, we'll pull some things off here. And I do feel like I might need some words, so let's drag out the sweet old Chippy box. and just see what kind of words we might have in here. I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to do this, you know, instead of diving in, you know, instead of diving in. I just realized too, y'all, this kind of matches the desk, the drop paper that I have on my desk right now. So just kind of hold that up and kind of let you see that. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's do this. And then there we go. We can kind of make things a little easier to see. All right. So let's just go for it. I did figure out, you know, that you got, you know, because I've covered up all my lines here, that's a wee bit easier to start kind of at the bottom, and then you kind of just pull apart, because I'm positive all of this wet media has had, you know, an effect on the adhesive nature, but see, I mean, they're still sticky, y'all. All right, let's use this one. Let's use this one here. You know what? I'm going to tear it in two, because I kind of like this Edison encyclopedia here, don't you? See, you know, you're really getting a piece of layered art that totally looks super mixed media. To me, it also looks like something that you would find on a crafter's desk. You know, so it has a similarity to desk paper. You know, you guys see it, right? I think with this one, I'm going to use a bit of washi, and we'll just washi this up here. You know what? I'm also seeing, I know I love my torn edges, but I'm also seeing that kind of, I'm going to trim them. You know, it's art. You can change your mind. But look how fun, you know, these little strips turn out. So it's like, It's kind of like, you're just creating and creating, and from your creations, you're creating something else. You know, it's really fun when you kind of approach things like that. And honestly, I mean, you know, we looked at that journal for no reason, and then it's like, you know, you can just carry those techniques over to other things, right? All right, let's see what we have here. I like do your best. And I think that's real important for us to take into 2021. In 2020, and my sister and I talk often about this, we simply did our best. We put one foot in front of the other, and we just did our best. But I also have to confess to you guys that I find myself in this kind of fatigued situation. And I'm sure, you know, it's just like trying to get through the year. So don't be hard on yourself. Stay curious. To me, this staying curious honestly saves my life. I am super curious about everything. And I think that curiosity is very life affirming, and it helps me feel better. So we've got stay curious and do your best. Let's pull another little piece off here. Let's see where this one's gonna land. See what I mean? I mean, there it is. And it's like, ugh. Are we gonna be able to, there it goes. Just have to kind of help it, you know, let go from the sheet. And see how that one kind of tore right there. So I might have to put a wee tad of glue right there. Okay. Let's use that there. Trim the top. And to kind of balance this, I want to use what we tore off, the sod, and we'll put it over here. There we go. Now you've got that keen, luscious, layered look going on. In 2021, we never gave up. We wanted to, but we hung in there. This one's next. Let's see if we can... Do you guys see? So this one's not coming off very easy. So we're going to lift up and kind of take our finger and sort of punch this. You know, where its little perforations are. It likes being reborn as something different. It just likes it. It's saying, yeah, we like that. There we go. This one we'll put here. Use the strip that I cut off. And remember, you guys will get a printable. I'm sorry we did not get a printable done last week. It was just not, it wasn't the week to get a printable done. Oh, this is really good. Choose to see the good stuff. So we can call this Chippies for inspiration. Chippies for inspiration. I'm gonna even this one up. So now that's given me, you know, like a couple of layered strips. And I've already got my, I already have my label here. Oh man, I love this. So when nothing is sure, everything is possible. Man, that is so cool. When nothing is sure, everything is possible. You know, think about the people who have saw their world crumbling because of the thing and picked themselves up and started doing something new. I know you guys, a few restaurants around here, the neighborhood restaurants, were struggling, and they turned themselves into grocery stores, you know, because it wasn't safe to go to the market. So they created a market, a grocery store market for their neighborhood. So, I mean, when nothing's sure, everything is possible. Okay, we've got this one. Ah, like this. Great things take time. Let's do a bit of pretty washi right here. Aren't those fun? Great things take time. I don't think I'm going to put anything there. Okay, now we've got this big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. so let's do the big one right here. Isn't that pretty? I mean, it's just really super cool looking. Hey, perfect quote. It's always the small pieces that make up the big picture. Isn't that just the truth, my friends? Isn't that the truth? Especially in our little world. We love to make those small things grow and develop. And we can take that into our day-to-day. You know, it really is the small things that make all the difference in the world. So always remember, it's the small pieces that make the big picture. To do your best. Now remember, your best will change from day to day. If you've ever read the 4 Agreements, you know what I'm talking about. So your best is dependent on your health, your wellness, your state of mind. But if you can just do the best that you can do day after day, then you have accomplished something incredible. You should never give up on your dreams. You know, now is a great time to pursue a dream, right? I mean, if you have the ability to, you know, be at home, you're educating your children, you're working remotely, you know, keep a scrap of paper on the side of your desk and write poems while you're working remotely. Write that first line to your novel. Write a paragraph for a short story. You know, never give up on the things that you want to do. Always choose to see the good stuff. Yes, oh my gosh, there is so much bad stuff going on right now, and it is depressing, and it is heartbreaking, and it is you feel ungrounded, you know, you're unmoored, your boat is just like, I don't know what direction to go, and I have totally lost my anchor. But, you know, if you choose to see the good stuff, fill your boat with all the good stuff, and just throw your anchor out and get anchored and get back to feeling better. When nothing is sure, everything is possible. Remember my little story about the neighborhood restaurants that were going out of business, turning themselves into something else. So you know what? You can always turn yourself into something else. Be something else. Remember that great things take time, and you are a great thing. And stay curious. If you're just curious about everything, your energy takes a climb. You're engaged. You're active, your brain is going. Stay curious. Find something to be curious about. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye.